Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to, I guess, me talking. It's that time of the week again. First thing I wanted to get out of the way is, hey, I got 500 subscribers, so thank you very much for that. That means a lot to me. It really does. It validates me deep down in my soul, where I keep my spare pants. Uh, you didn't have to subscribe to me. I would have kept doing what I do regardless, but I appreciate the show of support because, like I said, you didn't have to subscribe to me, but you chose to. So thank you. I'm a big believer in you should really only subscribe into something that you really, really enjoy. And you shouldn't subscribe for promises of free stuff and all kinds of other things. And I'm not a big fan of people who game the YouTube system and all that. That's like totally not the point of this video, so I'm not going to go into it. But once again, just thank you. I may not be as good as the pretty much everyone else on YouTube, but hey, I'm here, I post, and apparently you like it enough to subscribe. At least 502 of you do. I had a couple people tell me that they created YouTube accounts just to subscribe to me. I've had two people tell me that. One of them, he sent me a really big, long comment, well, personal message to say, thank you. I still have it. I'd have to look at it to see his name. It was something caught my attention too. Well, anyway, but once again, thank you. The second thing I want to talk about is my USB problems. In brief, in case you forgot or didn't get the memo or didn't care. In which case you probably should just go ahead and stop the video now, because that's what I'm going to talk about for the next couple of minutes. I had a problem with my USB. It was not doing correctly, and which meant I could not use my capture device, which meant I could not record from my PlayStation 3, which meant that I could not record Wild Arms 2 or my PSP or about the other 5 or 6 things that I had wanted to record after I'm done with Wild Arms and other things. So I was kind of stuck. I was like, okay, but it started working again. I'm not entirely sure what fixed it. I did a bunch of stuff. It could have been a driver I reinstalled. It could have been an update I reinstalled or installed. It could have been when I threatened my computer with the hammer. It could have been when I was laying on the floor crying about how nothing in my life works out the way it's supposed to. It could have been when I sacrificed the chicken to the machine gods. I'm not real sure. Hey, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. It's working. That's all that really matters. Hopefully it doesn't break again. I still never did find my reset discs, which is kind of bothering me, but that's not here nor there. Somebody asked me what I'm going to do in between Warcraft 3. I still actually haven't picked a game for that. The reason being is that I'm thinking I'm probably just going to continue on with the Frozen Throne. The reason being for that is that I kind of underestimated the time in between me completing playing the game and me completing posting the game. So I'm kind of in a good position emotionally to keep playing the game. I think it's not seeing Warcraft is not making me want to stab my eyes out anymore. Speaking of Warcraft, that black, I am aware. You keep telling me that I am aware that it's doing that, where it's going black and you can't see anything. But you can hear my voice. I'm not entirely sure why it's doing that. There is one of I can think of two reasons why it would be doing that. One is something I can fix, although it will be an extreme pain in the butt for me when I start to record later on. By the way, I'm not re-recording all that stuff to fix that. I'm not. I'm sorry. I am aware that it's there, and I am going to make an continued and full-hearted effort to not let that happen in the Frozen Throne. But I'm not going to re-record, previous videos. And I have recorded all of Reign of Chaos. It's done. I've recorded it. The two things that could be causing it is, number one, it could be, and this is what I'm hoping it is, it could be the software I'm using. Okay, I had a problem with, and I've had this before. I've had to do this before. I had some problems with Warcraft 3 not wanting to. Okay, the footage I recorded from Warcraft 3 not wanting to work correctly in Windows Movie Maker, which is what I use because it's like literally Windows Movie Maker is so easy a monkey could do it. That is why I use Windows Movie Maker. You drop the video footage in, you cut the video footage up in segments that work for you, and you tell it to spit out a finished video. You wait 20 to 30 minutes and you have a finished video, and that's it. It's not the best quality, but it is literally the best in ease of use, which is I am an inherently lazy person, and that is what I look for in a program, is ease of use. For stuff like that. I mean, there are certain situations where, the other things are better than ease of use, but, for something I really don't want to invest a whole lot of time in, like, video editing, Windows Movie Maker, man, hands down. I have a problem with it where, it's for some reason it wasn't it was hanging up when it was rendering the Warcraft 3 videos if they were so large. So I was having to basically drop I was having to make 2 videos and then put them back in and make 1 video. And that takes 3 times as long as you can guess, because I have to render 3 times. So, I kind of stopped. I got another program, and I think it's what's causing the black screens. Because it is putting the videos in a format that I don't normally do. We'll see. We'll see. The other thing that it could be is it could be just an interaction between Fraps and Warcraft 3, which, if that's the case, there is absolutely nothing I can do to fix it, because if you have, I don't know if any of you have seen Fraps. Fraps does not have a whole lot of options. It literally says, where do you want the he goes, the options are, where do you want the sound to come from? The options are, where do you want your video to be saved into? What is your capture key? Where do you want your sound to come from? And what frames per second do you want to record in, and do you want your video to be half size or full size? That's literally it. There is no fine tuning fraps, and if that's the way it is, then that's just the way it is. I'm going to continue the game. I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to continue to keep getting told that yes, there is black screens. I can live with that. Actually, keep telling me when you see them. I like to know, and also it lets other people know that they're coming up. People tend to be less pissed at me if they know that yes, there is a black. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go back and some of my all of the human campaign was rendered with Windows Movie Maker, and then half of the undead campaign, and then the rest of it is with a buddy of mine's Sony Vegas. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna, as quick as possible, I'm gonna watch the human campaign over and see if there's any of those black spots in there, and if they're there, then that means that it's an interaction between Warcraft and Fraps. If they're not there, then it could mean that it was the Sony Vegas. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, yeah. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go catch another chicken and make my daily sacrifice to the machine gods.